My name's Alex Billingham. I'm predominantly a live artist, but I also tend to work in film and sort of experimental theatre as well. A lot of my practice draws from sort of physical making, so sets and props and costumes and bits and pieces. And most of my work sort of centres around survival as an idea. So this is the Belonging, Disbelonging residency. I thought it was very important when I was approaching the residency to emphasise queer and specifically trans joy, because while there are a lot of difficult aspects to being trans, especially in the UK at the moment, I think it's really important that we celebrate the joy of being trans and the fun and just the brilliantness of that state of being, so that those voices are being heard as well. So the first few weeks I've just been very much experimenting and throwing stuff at the walls and very much just letting the influences kind of inform the work. So the piece behind me, I threw up in an hour, maybe an hour and a half, just very much allowing the materials and the kind of ideas that I'm thinking about to be there while I was making. It's not necessarily for any reason or purpose that I've made it, and it will get taken down very quickly and then another one will get put up. But I find that very quick way of just making and working and producing at the earlier stages helps me to think through the ideas and think through what I'm actually making. I picked Transoceanic Elements as the title, partly, to be honest, because I've had it as a title floating around for a few years now. It's a brilliant title, but I don't know what project to attach it to. The first time I came across it was actually an old science fiction program called Sapphire and Steel, and they have transuranic or heavy elements may not be used where there is life. And I quite like the idea of kind of these unstable elements being sort of used as a language onto which to hook all these trans joy ideas. At the moment, my idea with the project is that it's going to be looking at trans futurism and again bringing back that idea of survivalism, but probably pitching it from a slightly different angle in respect of a lot of times with these post-apocalyptic survivalist kind of things, it's that, oh no, it's going to be doom and gloom, and the only people who maybe will survive will be these very hardened people who are very focused on their goal and cutting everyone else out. And actually that idea of, well, the great strength that I think the queer communities particularly has and trans community has is the ability to have empathy and sympathy and to help each other and sort of help support each other. So I kind of want to make this dystopian post-apocalyptic environment and then put trans joy into it and see how they kind of balance out and how actually the best way for survival as humanity as a whole is empathy and understanding and cooperation, and kind of, that's why we're in this building, that's why we have a camera. All of these things required vast amounts of cooperation, not that kind of insular, oh, it's me and mine kind of idea.